now we have the winners of the first quarterfinal game of the GNAC Basketball Championships here in Lacey, Washington. Western Oregon defeated Montana State Billings 72-61. With us is head coach Jim Shaw, along with players Evan Garrison, Tanner Omlid, and Faruq-Bey. Coach, congratulations, and give us some opening thoughts.
Yeah, I thought it was a game that was similar to the game Saturday. I mean, both teams established themselves defensively and had a problem at times getting the ball in the basket for a while. I thought when we were able to come out of the first half ahead, when we had to sit both these two so long, that was a positive for us. And I thought our ability just to keep grinding defensively was the difference. And then last is that we converted at the free throw line. So for us, we've gotten to where we're pretty steady defensively, we're pretty good defensively, and this is the 5th game in a row we've had single-digit turnovers, so we don't shoot ourselves in the foot. And I take responsibility for one of the turnovers at the end of the first half. That was a dumb play setup. And then he thought my ass was open, so he threw one to me there at the end. Got us one extra. But I was open. He said he heard I was a good foul shooter. So, but overall, I thought that we played kind of how we play, and we converted really well to fouling.
Talk a little bit about your defense. You guys forced that many turnovers by Billings and held them to 35% shooting.
Yeah, I think that regardless of what it is, you're always going to be known for something, and you have to get an identity established as a group. And our ability to defend and take teams off the three-point line has been the thing that we've really been consistent at and good at, and tonight was a carryover of that. And we were able to force some mistakes. They made some mistakes, and that was helpful. And I thought they played pretty good. I thought they played hard. They had 4 guys in double figures. I mean, it wasn't like they didn't bring a pretty good effort as well. So I thought the fact we were able to defend, the rebounding thing is a challenge for us at times. If you look at the dimension of us, it presents some challenges, but it's one that we've got to keep getting better at. I mean, our ability to get rebounds and get teams misses is huge because second shots are a really high percentage shot. And so, that's going to be a huge key tomorrow night. Can we rebound the basketball? And then I thought that we had some guys that you could tell that they haven't been in this situation very often. Tanner and Ollie and Evan have played a lot, and I could tell that they played a lot. JJ was really nervous early, but then I thought he settled in. I thought Isaiah was a little nervous early, but then he settled in. And I thought, with the exception of Malik, all the guys coming off the bench showed a little nervousness. I thought poor Connor was going to have a heart attack when he had those 2 chances to dunk it. And so, some of those guys haven't been in situations where they've played meaningful games, I guess, in March, especially at this level. And so hopefully that will take care of all those butterflies and stuff, because I told them I don't have a butterfly there. There you go.
Evan, your coach mentioned when Ali and Tanner both got into foul trouble in the first half that you needed some guys to step up, and obviously scoring and also handling the basketball, you did so in the first half. Talk us through those first 20 minutes, especially going out there knowing that you were such an effective force scoring and distributing the basketball.
Just want to be aggressive. They were leaving me open a lot, and it helps to see the first one go down for sure. Then once you see the first one go down, you just keep being aggressive, keep attacking. Just trying to win, be a competitor.
Ali, how difficult is it to prepare for a team knowing that you beat them by 16 up on your home court on Saturday, knowing that in a situation like this it's win or go home potentially against a team that has really nothing to lose other than if they continue to win, they can do some bracket busting? How do you prepare for something like that?
We just come into the game with the same focus. I mean, it could be any team that we would have played, but being that it was the same team we played, we just kind of prepared and wanted to stay focused on the things that we really did and did well last game, and just don't sleep on them. We kind of, not we, but they kind of got given a second life after how things played out in the GNAC, and so that was one thing that we had to be aware of, is how they were going to come out and how we were going to respond and how were we going to build on what we did last game to improve.
Tanner, word is coming in from Montana throughout the week that you were nicknamed Superman during their practices this week, obviously for what you have done against them in the past and the performance you had on Saturday at home. We've talked about how you don't think about individual, you're out there for the team. But in a specific instance of tonight where it's a tight game all the way through the first half, early part of the second half. Where do you, in your mindset, maybe say it's time to turn it on? It's time to build a little bit of a cushion.
Basically, I just know when it's the last 10 minutes of the game, they got to make plays. And I didn't make plays against Concordia, and that really stung me. And to be honest, I didn't sleep well that night, so I had to come back Saturday and really show what I was made of. And hopefully I can keep building on what I started.
Coach, you've got a third game now with the Seawolves coming up, a loss up in Anchorage, a big win after the Seawolves dropped one in Concordia earlier, but a couple of weeks ago. They've got some matchups that they're going to favor. You've got some matchups that you're going to favor. What do you like going into tomorrow's matchup in the semifinal?
I like the fact of playing. You're going to have to play somebody, and the more games you win, you're going to have to play somebody probably a little better than you just played. I mean, the opportunity to get to compete, I like that. I mean, they're good, and we're pretty good, so see what happens.
Congratulations, Coach, and good luck to you guys tomorrow.